Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And our event. Yes, the team race. The first person to breed 12 epics completes the quest. Yes, as a result, we are falling back a bit. And given that we're getting deeper into this now, we are in danger of not finishing in the top 10 and getting Apex. Right. Okay, so those of you who have watched my videos from the beginning or any length of time know that this is going to be very difficult. Not because I'm cheap, it's just because I think that this is just an act of greed, this event, and I don't like feeding the beast. But I also don't want the team to suffer. So, get going, guys. First member to breed, 3 uncommon. Okay, first member to breed, 6 uncommons. That's not so bad. Win 1 PvP battle. I hope they can take care of that. I hope we can take care of that here. And all members must contribute to rank up for uncommons. Oh, no, wait, that's a lot easier than 12 or whatever it was uncommon. So, yeah, don't ask me to buy anybody in the future because I have no gems. Alright, so let's get the painful stench of that out of the way and start looking towards the war. We might have a problem here. We did win the last war. They kind of caught up. It was close. I think we did pull away in the end and we got more than 200. It was a great win. Great win. This one might be a bit of a problem, though. So, let's take a look. I did one this morning, and I got kind of lucky, even though I did lose one. Yeah, it's a hard one. Okay, so we have a common, we have fire, and we have water. Now, fire and water is a good combo. It's the common part that, let's face it, kind of sucks. So, the problem is that these guys have a lot of water speedsters. So, the one that I did here, I did this one this morning, I was able to use Tara. It's a matter of if you go first, then you're probably going to win, unless, like, for instance, in this case, there's a Varuna, and he uses his special skill, and stuns everyone, then you're in deep trouble. The problem is not so much the first one. I can probably find somebody whom Tara can beat. Not that one, that's for sure. I might be able to do that. Hold a second. I got a 7. 9. No, that one, I don't think so. What do I have on Sarah? No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Those are 4s. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, no, there's an 8 over there. Even with the help there, I can't risk that one because you gotta get the wins, right? That one shouldn't be a problem. Matter of fact, that one is so much not a problem, I'm saving that one. I'm going to let Jack do that one. No, actually, there's a lot of supporting ones there too. All right, let's do this one. I don't really think, I think we're gonna lose this one. I don't think it's gonna matter that much in the end. I don't know if that support is going to... Okay. We got it. All right. Okay. Good. No special skills. All right. I lucked out in the first fight because Bones kicked in his special and Granddaddy came along and stepped on everybody. All right. So, Cataclysm. No, that's not going to do. You know, I really do need to get rid of him. Oh, but if I... Ooh, decisions. Okay. Bones can't kill him, as you can see. And he can't set him on fire, either. See, I wouldn't mind just having the general up there by itself if there's no damage, but I can't kill him. And she's going to have to charge. And then she's going to use Stamina Devourers on us. No, she doesn't have enough. The problem is that if she freezes Tara, then what? All right, I'm going to risk that. This is what I'm going to risk. I'm going to risk that if she does a direct attack, she's going to attack Mimo. If otherwise, I think she's going to do elite troops to refill. So I'm going to risk this. Okay, charge. Now what'd she do? She went after Mimo. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Stabby stabby. Okay. Okay, he's frozen. That's bad, but it's not undoable, right? So, because I could just go over here and do the same thing. Okay, and that one doesn't have any stamina anyway, so... Okay, yum yum! And stabby stabby. Yes, being able to go first means everything, right? Okay. Unfortunately, Mimo dies again, though. Alright, so what was that other one that I just saw a moment ago? Was that, Yeah. There's a lot of support stuff there, but I do think Jack could probably win that speed fight. Alright, hold on a second. Let me get Jack up and we'll take a look. He's got 2 5s and a 7. And I changed him, I took his health off to give him a supporting speed, because let's face it, that's really all the commons are good for. Giving some kind of support, right? I'm going to use Sophia. Use Sophia. Alright, let me see. He's got 4s across the board, right? Although there's some really nice ones here on this Rockzilla. But he's got 4s across the board, and I got 2 5s and a 7. So I do believe that Jack should be going first. If he isn't, this is going to turn out really badly. This is going to turn out really badly. Bye, Sanderson. Yeah, this is a wipe. This is a wipe. Yep, this is a wipe. Wow. Doesn't matter. So gonna over, yeah, that's where it's gonna end. Okay, so here, why don't you guys, oh, you know what, this and, well, you don't have any stamina, so. I find it interesting that his stamina drain can be resisted and stamina devourers cannot be. I mean, he doesn't really have anything. This is his last damaging skill. And he didn't get, unfortunately, he didn't get the general. Didn't, okay. Bye. Okay, I underestimated the support ruins that the Rockzilla had. That's what I did there. But, you know what? It all comes down to speed. Whoever goes first wins. When you're talking about legendaries, whoever goes first wins. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, but, yeah. I'll get the last one because I'm going to go back to the first team. So, they're pretty strong. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. I didn't get a chance to even look at this. Yeah, that kind of... That name looks familiar. Wait a minute, that name does look familiar. That name looks very familiar. I think they beat us up before. Alright, so, yeah, we got put against a very strong team, and unfortunately, commons means we can't add any layer of depth in there, you know? So, anyway, we might come back from that one. I don't know. Hopefully we can. But, anyway, I do believe we need to get a, 1 PvP win here. So, okay, we have people who are already working on that, so I want to contribute very quickly here. Alright, so let's get in there. Alright, so, yeah, I want to try to see if I can get some kind of help in there. Anyway, our first team today was suggested by World Break. And World Break wants to see... where is Zap? And where is... And somebody I just upgraded a little bit. I gave Harry a better speed rune. I think he had a 2 there, or a 3, so I gave him a 4. I did the runes dungeon again. So I wanted him to get a little bit more speed, because let's face it, he's the speedster in this group. Because the last individual is... Where is he? Was he up here? Yeah, Dan. Unfortunately, as I said, Dan's rune slots are locked, and there's really nothing I can do about it now. Okay, so let's find some willing subjects. They're not willing. Okay. This is probably going to work out badly. But you know what? We're gonna have to do it, aren't we? I guess it really comes down to what old Glitch in the front is gonna do to us. Yeah, because he's going first. Okay, we got a freeze on spontaneous creation. Deals very heavy metal damage, may stun target. Okay, that's a single target if my memory is right. Oh, but gain an extra turn. Okay, so do this, and he gets another turn. Who is it that I really, really want dead? Okay, you know the problem with Glitch in the front is I can't charm him. Possess him, I should say. So I'm going to hit him. Right. Because when I do this... apply damage reduction to all targets, may possess all targets. I can't charm him. Okay, the other two... Okay. He's here. He's dazed, so I'm just going to use little ones here to push this along. I really should be doing... Okay, he missed, because he's dazed. That's the reason. Him up here, please. He's dazed for one more turn. He's dazed for one more turn. Okay, now we're going to go back to this. You in the front? Because you're the one I want dead, because you're not possessed. Okay, let's see. Why don't we get you down a little bit? And... yes, I'm really hoping that my 10 million votes show up. Okay. Now, what are you guys going to do? You just stunned. Okay, so you just kind of... Okay, well, I'll accept that. That's reasonable. Okay, Dan is standing there doing nothing. Let's see. That will actually kill them. That's his magnetized one. That's not even his big one. He's poisoned, so it's not going to... Actually, I think it does change your attack power, doesn't it? But he did it. No, not quite. But he's stunned, so... There you go. Okay, I hope I got that attack in time, by the way. Let's see. Food! I don't need food! Well, I do need a lot of food, actually, but I'm going to be producing a lot of it, because there's some youngins I need to feed. Alright, so that worked out. Looked a little scary, but we found that very special team. Alright, our second team was suggested by Ruby Knight. And Ruby Knight wants to see... He should be here. Bones. Because he's 105. Of course he'd be at the top. Our next individual is Drogon. Drogon's in there next. And for today's control, and hopefully we don't run into problems with this, will be Fido. Okay, so we obviously don't want a team of guys who can be immune to possession. That was rather inconvenient the last time. Yes, a Voltic who is only possessed for one of his turns, and two individuals who were immune to possession. That was really inconvenient. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, alright. Yeah, you know, the thing is that previous team, that was certain death. That was certain... Why would you only stop at 103? Did you run out of food? Alright, let's go. Oh, he got to go first. Okay, I guess he's... Well, I guess he's like a naturally fast then. Okay, we do have an immune... Oh, I didn't notice they had their own niche on... Oh, that's kind of inconvenient. That's a big problem, isn't it? Yeah, that's a very big problem. Because he's probably going to return the favor. Unless he got stunned! Ooh, yeah. That was... Ooh, dude, thanks. Alright, so let's see. What do we have here? Moderate damage to all enemies, cooldown. That is not so bad. I kind of like the way that's going. Low damage to all may burn. Well, here's the question. Do I want... You know what? Let's just do maximum damage. Because we still have an attack from this guy down below that has to be done on his own guys. And then this will get rid of the annoying one. Okay. Kill the lobster. Or you can inflict massive damage on yourself and kill yourself. That was quite okay. Okay, not a problem. Oh wow, you didn't... What did you... Oh, you did... Okay, you're actually gonna die, so... Could you finish him off? I thought it was Cascade there for a moment, but it wasn't. It was Brutal Tsunami. Okay, so... That worked out. That worked out, alright. We got lucky there. We got lucky that the Varuna smashed the Nishan's pet guy in. Alrighty, so let's grab the last team. Our last team was suggested by Demian Natalia Vlogs. And this is a combination. I usually don't like doing this, kind of a special situation, so I'm going to let it go through. Simon, yes, I'm sure you can figure out who the rest is going to be. Well, I shouldn't say the rest. And then Elsa. Okay, so then we'll do Simon, Tara, and Elsa. Alright? Okay, like I said, generally speaking, if you ask for Tara and Simon, you're not going to get chosen because it's really hard to do that. In this case, I was able to find other teams and such. I really like creativity. I like to reward creativity and options. Those are things I like rewarding. But like I said, it's just kind of a special situation. Alright, so let's find somebody to beat up on. I think we can beat up on them. Okay, that's Totem, isn't it? You know, I've never actually fought him before, but his runes seem to stink. Alright, I bet we can take his stamina away, though. Yes, we can. Let me think. Why don't you guys just chill? Except for him, of course, who is very, I don't know if he falls into the same category as Tamarian, which is nearly nothing will stick to him. But I do have an idea that he has a mortality problem. That being, you know, he dies. Something like this. Okay, and Infar is on fire, but why don't we just chill him to finish it off? Okay, there we go. Okay. And spin. And we get a stamina rune. Okie dokie. So, I could just make one change to put my own team back in. More or less the reason I save it for last, right? Actually I need to do this, because otherwise... There's so many, it takes a while to find your way through, right? Okay, so... There we go with that. And... Oh, just out of curiosity. Oh, we're in the next one already? Wow, guys! Boy, we're... Okay, first to win, PvP matches. Okay, so the first one, it must have counted? I don't know. Feed your monsters. Well, you know what I'm going to be doing right now? I'm going to be feeding monsters. Okay, so where is this? Because we need to get these guys up a bit here now. All right, where we got? We got him, whom I still haven't figured out a name for him. I don't know. Something will come to me. I'm waiting for inspiration. But in the meantime, we're going to do some feeding because we need to do it for the race. All right. Inner control, 50%. That's all I have to see to say no. I'm going to 90, by the way. Okay. No, the stamina leak. Right. It's good, but he just has better stuff. Normally, that would be a no-brainer. You'd take that. But, I mean, he's got better stuff. It's kind of a choice between that. And I like that one, even though it's got a very long cooldown. No. Okay, so that's one done. So where is... Okay. We got Chip coming up next. Once again, I am more or less completely happy with his stuff. Now, keep an open mind. Okay, no. That's actually the first one he gets, doesn't it? I remember that was that the first skill he got at level 7 or something like that? It was something like that. Regeneration, it's a shame that isn't a group 1. If that was a group 1, I'd keep it. Because that's the equivalent of Invar's, which, yeah, it's like his defining skill, you could say. It could be kind of overpowered. It's just that otherwise I can't take it, you know? And 90! Okay, and Super Finer Blow, we have Mega Super Finer Blow. Alright, so we have one more down here, and we have Arthas. Okay. I guess the 2 dislikes is pretty much the best we can do, although I'm really tempted by the Life Drain one. One of the reasons is you really can't do anything about the damage in the 2 dislikes and the 3 dislikes, you know? I mean, if you put a damage rune on him, you're like doing this and this. Mind you, that's a good one. I'm not saying that's not a good one. That's also pretty good too. I mean, moderate damage and then it gives nightmares. So that's not bad too. It's just the dislikes one. I don't know. Not really overly impressed. But I don't really think there's anything else we can put in for that. Originally, I had that, but, I mean, he just wasn't using it, and as a result, he was standing around doing nothing, so... It's not his role. Even though I don't even know what his role would be, other than, like, against bosses. You know, if you're talking about percentage of health, that's kind of useful against bosses, but in a regular fight, when it's peer against peer, not really very useful, you know? Especially if you say double damage. I wish one of my guys here could give him double damage, just so that we could see whether or not there was... That's an interesting idea. Is there somebody I could put in... Maybe we want to test that. You know, that's very tempting right there. It really is. I mean, it does moderate damage, it steals life, and it's got a 1-round cooldown. And if you look at the bar, it does more. Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'll have 2 more chances after 90. I just don't like the static percentage thing, you know. As I said, I'm not going to use him against bosses. I have my boss killing team, you know. No. In terms of health on a boss, I mean, the Tamarian, he's the dude. He's my dude. Timmy. All right. Okay, so, by the way, how did I do here? It's all finished? It's all finished! Okay, so I gave a good chunk of that. Good. The timing, it's all in the timing, right? Alright, so let's go into the adventure map. Alright, so these guys I'm going to try to shoot for like low 90s now. And not really sure what island that would be. We got a lot of hundreds over here. What do you have here? Hold on. No way! Oh my goodness. And that's not a boss fight, too. Let's see. If they're hitting me with Temerians there, then chances are... okay, that's... You know, it's 89, but there's 2 waves, so why don't we just try that one? Yeah, stop bugging me. Alright, let's go. Alright, and we'll do this. Okay, and we're gonna do this. He's gonna buff. Because they're gonna be attacking each other for a while. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Cursed Mine, moderate damage may possess... I think I'll save that for the next round. He's got the most health. He's also the one who has the group stamina, the group stun, pardon me. Although I don't know if he's actually, if this implementation is implemented. They usually have the low-level skills, so I don't know if he has that one. Alright, you... That's pretty good. Let me think. That's the lighter damage. That kills all but the one on top. But they also have, they have nightmares on. This one dazes. I'd really like to have that one for the next... Oh no, blind! 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 Save the blind. Okay. The guy on the top is going to be alive, but he's got a little bit left and he's got nightmares on, so yeah, he's dead. Okay, so these guys get the fun stuff. Okay, the mini evils. Okay, I got a possession, dazing, and damage reduction and no stamina. So I'm guessing that they tried to do a stun on the one in the front, and it didn't work. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. So who wants to have some dislikes? The guy in the front wants some dislikes. Yeah, that wasn't a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay, this. And blindness too. Of course, he's actually possessed at the moment, so that doesn't work out too good. He missed himself. Okay, he missed himself. Do I want to charm any of these guys right now? No, I think I'm going to hold on to that. So he's going to sit there doing nothing. That's more damage. What are you picking on him for? Mega Super Final Blow. Who's got the most? Okay, these guys are both tied, so why don't we just hit him? Okay. Okay, well he wasn't... was he blind for that one? I think he was. Alright, so why don't we actually just bring you over to the dark side. Or the right side, I should say. Because I think we need to do some... Oh, excellent! Well done, well done. Because we need to charge, unfortunately. And now you can rest. Rest for a long time, puppy. Rest. Okay, alright. Didn't quite get there, but then again, we never got there in the past. Alright, so let's skip this island, because I have no intention of doing that boss. Alright, let's see. I don't want to do the first one. Why don't we try this one? Okay, 90, 91. Let's kick it up a little bit. Let's give him a real challenge here. If we get low 90s, one round isn't really challenging because he can charm them, and that really, you know, it makes it easier. Okay. This is probably going to kill them, but it might be fun. Alright, let's go. Okay, this, we were lucky they didn't go first. Okay, and do the broadswords too. Quicker we use them, the quicker they make it back, right? Should I have him do... I don't want to blind them, I don't want to daze them, because they're going to attack each other. So we're going to buff. Did he miss himself? I don't understand that. Okay, why did you miss? What the heck? Okay, I am extremely disappointed in you three. Really. I don't want you to ever work for us again. I'm not doing the many evils. Can I do the... Who do I want to take stuff away from? Hit the guy in the front. Because he's just kind of scary looking. Alright, let's think. Can I finish you? You have nightmares on, so it probably will finish you. I hope it does 647 damage. It may not. You know, of the dots, the damage over times, that is, nightmares is by far the least. The dazing. Yeah, we'll do the dazing. The blinding is so much better, but I'm saving it for the next round. These guys are pretty... Okay, did he stun him? No, he froze him. I didn't know these bugs could freeze. Okay, let me think. I could kill one of them. Or I could barely harm one? Okay, let's look at this for a second. Hijacker bash. Alright, let's get rid of the one on top. Let's get rid of the one on top. One target is very useful. Especially considering I think he's about to punch him in the face. Yeah, he's going to punch him in the face. And he's going to miss. Okay, I set you up so awesomely. And I was like, he's going to punch him in the face. And miss. How do you miss? Alright, I want him to save stuff. Okay, use that one, please. Okay, froze him again. Oh, was that a freeze or was that a stun? He stunned him. Wait a minute, these guys can freeze and stun? Okay, I need to look them up. I'm not using ornaments on you. No, I'm not. This is taking way too long here. Because I'm trying to save stuff for the next round. Yeah, punch him in the face. I'm trying to do saving the mini evils. Okay. Okay, they got a damage buff on. That's not too good. Or maybe it is good. Maybe it's very good. Alright, broadswords again. We just wrapped all the way around, didn't we? Okay, and I don't want to daze them, so we're going to do this again. It's like deja vu all over again. And what is it with the miss? Okay. Remember, you have a damage buff on. Thanks for the damage buff. Now you get to use your own damage buff. You want to stab yourself? That'd be kind of awesome. Okay. Not the one I would have liked you to have buffed, but it'll be okay. Oh, what is this? Okay. Deals heavy magic damage to all enemies. May apply... Okay, and possess. Wow. Dude. I gotta say this, Lord of Atlantis. You have your timing. Lots of strings there. Okay, let's first check something for a second. If I use this, it's going to do 3,000 points of damage on this guy down below. Alright. Let's do 3 dislikes on him. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that would have done more. That would have done more. That would have done more. Maybe the last time I did that, it only showed 2. Maybe it's because the first 2 killed him? Okay, so maybe I didn't see that right. Alright, let me think. Well, I can just punch you in the head. And I'm glad you actually did it this time. And he's dead. from poison and nightmares and confusion. But he has increased damage, though. And he's dead. Okay. Not bad at all. Not the highest rank, but then again, you know, it's a little higher level than they were. Alright, so I think that I kind of know what I need to know about those guys, and I'm probably going to stick with what they have. In terms of monster, I don't see using him anywhere. I really don't. I don't, because I have so many great darkness creatures, you know, that I just don't see using him. So I think he's probably going to remain at 90. I just don't really see a use. The other two I definitely see uses for. I especially see one for him, because as I said in the past, I don't really have a damaging magic creature in terms of like a physical one. Usually they're like messing with your head, and he dazes and he blinds. But I'm not saying that Mr. Scratchy isn't good too. No, I'm not saying that at all. What I may have to do is do a speed comparison. If I level them all the way up, who has a better speed? Because the possessing is pretty good. The one thing I never liked, I think it was Violet. I'm pretty sure Violet was the one. I don't like her skill because it does a possession, but it also does a damage reduction. Which, you know, if they're possessed, I don't want them to have a damage reduction. I want them to do a lot of damage, you know? So that's the thing. I've never really liked that. I mean, she's got good skills and stuff like that. It's just I never really liked that one. And the two random effects from the many evils for him is pretty good too. So he was somebody I would probably want to use. I guess I'd want to check on the speeds. It's a little hard to tell because I think I have speed on her. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell. So, I mean, I'd have to, like, look up who's got the best base stats for 100, right? Anyway, so we're going to have to figure out something else to do, because, unfortunately, the race is still going to be running the next time we get together. So, yeah. So, how's it the final result you're doing here? Okay. Must breed 1 uncommon. 3, okay, so that's nearly done. And the PvP battles, well, I spent my PvP battles, so there's not much I can do. I certainly can't do a buyout. But we do seem to be moving again. We're up to, we're in 7th place. This is only going to run for another 2.5 days. So, like I said, we'll get together with 12 hours left to go on it on Super Bowl Sunday, actually, right? So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.